Right now, while your TV is sitting there turned off, it might be losing the one chance it gets each day to protect itself. Manufacturers built something into almost every modern TV specifically to stop this from happening. Most owners have never seen it, never touched it, and have no idea it is running in the background every time they finish watching. It has nothing to do with brightness, nothing to do with picture mode. And here's the part that makes this dangerous. There is a very specific way you can accidentally disable it, and most people do exactly that every single night without realizing it. The warning, if it comes at all, shows up after the damage to your habit is already done, not before. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what this protection is, how you might already be switching it off tonight, and 2 other habits that make the problem considerably worse. So what is manufacturers expecting you to do, and why does almost nobody actually do it? Every TV brand wants you turning the television off one specific way, using the remote control every time. Not the wall switch behind your entertainment unit, not a smart plug on a schedule, not a power strip you flip off to save electricity at night. That sounds like a strange thing for a manufacturer to care about, until you understand what's actually happening behind the scenes the moment your screen goes dark. There's a maintenance routine running inside your TV. Samsung calls it screen optimization. LG calls it pixel refresher or pixel cleaning. Sony calls it panel refresh. What's actually surprising isn't that this exists. It's that manufacturers expect you to use it every single day without ever once explaining that to you in the box, the manual, or the setup screen. After enough cumulative screen time, it quietly evens out the tiny differences that build up every time you watch TV before they ever become visible. But it only starts under one condition. The TV has to be turned off properly with the remote so it can complete that process while sitting in standby. Cut the power at the wall, the smart plug, or the strip even for a few seconds, and the cycle will not run. And here's what makes that worse than it would have been a few years ago. Newer TVs run brighter than older ones because brighter sells better in a showroom. Brighter also means more stress on whatever's producing that light every single evening. So this exact protection matters more on the TV you bought last year than it did on the one you owned a decade ago. Now here's where it gets worse than a simple missed maintenance cycle. Samsung's own support documentation confirms it directly. If you unplug the power cord when turning off the display, screen optimization will not work. And both Samsung and LG TVs will eventually show you a pop-up about it, but only after the fact. Sometimes after hours of cumulative viewing have already passed without the cycle ever running once. By the time that message appears, you've already done it, possibly for weeks. Cutting power at the wall to save electricity is one of the most common habits in any home, and for nearly every other appliance you own, it's genuinely the right move. Just not for this one. So check this tonight. Turn the TV off with the remote itself and leave it alone for about 15 minutes before cutting power completely, if you cut it at all. That alone solves the core problem. But there's a second factor that decides exactly how much this matters for you, and it depends entirely on what you watch. Here's what catches most people off guard. 2 owners with the exact same TV, watching the exact same number of hours per week, can end up with completely different amounts of wear, purely based on what's actually on screen. If you own an OLED and you regularly watch news, sports, or anything with a fixed logo or scoreboard sitting in one corner of the screen, those specific pixels are already working harder than the rest of the display every single time you watch. That's precisely the wear the maintenance cycle exists to correct. So if you're cutting power at the wall and you're a heavy news or sports viewer, You're stacking the two conditions that accelerate this kind of aging the most. LG's own reliability documentation is reassuring here, though. They state plainly that image retention doesn't occur under most normal viewing conditions, and typically only becomes a real issue when a static image runs for an extended period, well beyond how most people actually watch television. So this isn't a reason to panic about every game you've ever watched. It's a reason to make sure the one process designed to handle it is actually allowed to run. And manufacturers give you a second tool for exactly this scenario, one that takes 10 seconds and most owners have never touched: logo dimming. Samsung calls it adjust logo brightness. LG calls it logo luminance adjustment. Turn it to its highest setting and your TV automatically lowers the brightness of static elements, channel bugs, scoreboards, network logos, without dimming anything else on screen. Most TVS ship with this on a low or default level, quietly underprotecting the exact content most likely to cause uneven wear. 2 settings: the maintenance cycle running as intended, and logo dimming turned up. Together, they cover almost everything inside your control for an OLED panel. Almost everything, because there's one more habit, and this is the one that can undo every protection you just enabled in a single evening, regardless of what kind of TV you own. Pausing. A movie pause to answer the door. A game's pause screen left up while you grab a drink. A streaming menu sitting still for 20 minutes while you decide what to watch. Every one of those is a static image held at full brightness for far longer than anyone intends, and it's the exact scenario every manufacturer specifically warns about because it creates visible, localized wear faster than almost anything else. Here's why this one matters more than the other two. You can run the maintenance cycle perfectly and have logo dimming maxed out, and a habit of leaving bright static screens up for long stretches can still work against both of those protections over time. It doesn't wait for a cycle to run or for a logo to sit in one spot for years. The wear it causes can start building in a single evening while you're not even watching. The fix doesn't ask you to remember anything. Most TVS have an automatic screen timeout buried in the power or system settings. Set it to 10 or 15 minutes, and the worst case pause simply can't happen anymore, even if you forget every single time. Skip all 3 of these, and none of it shows up tomorrow or next month. It shows up 2 or 3 years from now as a screen that looks subtly worse than it did when you bought it, and by then, there's nothing left to adjust. The damage doesn't announce itself. It just quietly becomes the new normal, until the day someone points out how much better a brand new display looks next to yours. If you own an LED or QLED instead, there is no organic pixel wear to worry about, but screen timeout still matters, since a backlight held at high output under a static image still ages faster than the rest of the panel. The one extra thing worth checking: if your picture mode is still set to vivid, dynamic, or store, the mode it shipped in to win attention on a showroom floor, switch to movie, cinema, or your TV's calibrated mode. If you remember just 3 things tonight: turn it off with the remote, max out logo dimming, and let the screen protect itself when you are away from it, you have eliminated the biggest preventable causes of unnecessary wear, and none of it cost $1 or took more than a few minutes. The only reason most people never do this is that manufacturers bury these settings 3 or 4 menus deep and never mention them anywhere in the box your TV came in. The setting was always there. The protection was always there. The only thing missing was knowing it existed.